Nyarji Chenpo, so Denyik Mekhan, Zonim Holam Chenpo, Abjata, Pakar Tarnyang Santu Hirmado, Tumba Tukji Chanla Kivshan Sir. Good afternoon. What? No, I'm so happy I have that opportunity. Say good afternoon. We all have the potential to attain enlightenment, liberation. So therefore, we should try to develop our lives, sort of not just a one day or 1 month, but we should develop slowly, sort of every single day. Because through my own experience, if you try to develop something like meditation, right? Practice meditation every day, I'm sure it will sort of getting better and better. That's for sure. And you will know it, right? You will know it. You're different. The way of thinking, how you think, your actions, conduct, everything will change if you develop outer and inner your life, every single day. It will get better and better. Otherwise, no point to practice, You meditate sort of every single day, but always same situation. No, that's must change, right? Not always same situation. If you meditate every day, that's why I want you to practice meditate every single day. Because sometimes people practice today and don't practice tomorrow, and then practice, then don't. That's not a good idea at all. Many things happen if you do that. It's not good. So we know, right? Those who meditate every day. Is your meditation getting better? Yeah, it's better. Getting better. Yeah. So that's good sign. It's better, right? Me too. It's better. Easy to focus. Like you, this is a very kind of easy to know, right? When you meditate, very calm right away. Like you don't have to try. You don't have to fight with your thoughts. If you practice every day, just when you sit on your cushion and kind of you have a motivation, right? Well, I'm going to meditate. Right away, your mind is very calm. Because if you do that every day, that kind of habit, that way it's just very easy to settle. Your mind is there are not much thoughts, and then easy to focus your practice. Then slowly you will see the qualities, the inner qualities. Slowly you will see, like compassion, mindfulness, all this, develop. So it is possible, right? It is possible to get enlightenment in this very lifetime if you have the sort of profound instructions from your teachers. The Buddhist point of view, the point of attaining the full awakening of Buddha enlightened being, it is possible to be benefit to countless sentient beings, and especially to those who have a close relationship, But, to attain awakening, each would need to develop the awakening mind, which we call the bodhicitta, right? And I always think in order to do that, it is very necessary to have a human life, human body, and also Buddhist point of view. It is impossible to have a human body without good cause and conditions. The one of student, Kanchin Jigme Panso, the best student, his name is Kanchin Tsutamlodu. Right now in Tibet, he's the most famous teacher in Tibet, all over, right now. I found that he said that, I like this quote, having the fortune to journey a single time into the human realm, even if I enjoy everything I need, it is not great wonder. But to have the good fortune to meet this path of Dharma and to have the precious human life, that can be found for many lives. That makes me really joyful. I think that's true. Therefore, as we encounter the teachings of Buddha and we have the pith, oral instructions of our amazing teachers, and we should meditate upon the preciousness of our human life, and we should really recognize the opportunities to practice the Dharma. This life is so important, and we should make a promise to practice immediately, because our life is kind of changing, right? Impermanent. So we just really don't know. If you want to develop your life, your situation, you should practice immediately, not just like future. You have a motivation, want to practice, but not now. That's not good. So we should practice immediately. That's why every day. The people, you are actually amazing, very smart, very intelligent, very kind, very nice, I like that. But I'm not sure how much you understand the value of meditation, how much you understand the preciousness of this human life that we have. I think that is very, very important to know if you want to develop your meditation. The precious, the profound, the value of meditation and the precious human life. That's why we have the precious human life meditation, because that's make things really clear and remind you have this amazing life. You don't want waste. You don't want to waste, So do something good. Because lots of good qualities hidden, right, inside our life. There are lots of good qualities, but we just not sort of develop them yet. because we can see easily some of these qualities, like, mindfulness. These are qualities: mindfulness, compassion, love and kindness. We don't have that when we're born, right? We have to. This is not automatically came, so we have to develop through our practice. That's just an example, small example. We have more than that good qualities. But if we don't practice, it will never show up. So meditation always important. So I always think, that we are very fortunate people, very fortunate. This century, this time is not good. It's not good according to the holy, these enlightened beings, what do you call it? Prophecy, the predict. It's not good. This time is still okay. We have these teachings, right? We have teachings. We have opportunity to practice. It's okay, but not like ancient, This time will getting worse and worse according to their teachings. So they know in the future what will happen. So it will get worse. So we have to really take this opportunity. So who knows? 100 years after, who knows? Everything is getting worse. That's actually kind of clear now. That Pamasambhava told us that like many years, hundreds of years before he told us this situation, it's happening now. So that's why still we are fortunate. The teachings of Buddha, I always say that when I go to Tibet, We had people already know, like 1950, communism, they came to Tibet and destroyed monastery, killed these good teachers. But right now they're open, right? Who knows? We are in their hand. If there's one day like that, we have no opportunity to practice. But right now we're good, so we're kind of, that's everywhere, So we are very fortunate people. So we have this good situation, and especially we are interested, to practice, So we have that good sort of intention, good motivation, but that's not enough. Just, we need to develop it better. Every single day, every month, every year, we need to, focus our life, make sure getting better and better. Especially our motivation. Motivations, so important. That's you can change every single day. Whatever you do, your actions, verbal action, physical action, everything is based on your motivation. So you can check, right? Good motivation or not good, because it allows all our actions, physical action, verbal action, mental action, to become the cause of enlightenment. If you have good motivation, correct motivation, the cause of happiness for all beings, include ourselves. Therefore, we practice meditation, right? Meditation. Because there are two reasons, I think. First reason, we meditate because we know that we can develop our mind. And if we meditate, we can diminish all these negative actions and unwholesome thoughts, malicious thoughts, or harsh words, these things. We can diminish, right, through our meditation. We can diminish. So All my teachers, bodhisattvas, all my teachers suggested that everybody should practice bodhicitta, which is mind training, right? Mind training. From Buddhist perspective, the cause of these negative actions are the selfish. The selfish people always me, right? Me. That's why the teachers recognize it. Bodhicitta as an antidote to selfish. They say, the teachers say, you are important, right? You are important, take care of your life. But also it will be really wonderful if you think a little bit others, not only yourself all the time, me. Okay? We cannot ignore 100% our life. Of course, first we should think about ourselves in order to develop the life. But at the same time, if you practice bodhicitta, yes, you will think others. So, because you will see, you should check, our negative actions. Negative actions. What is the cause of negative action? I think selfish. Maybe other things, but the fundamental sort of the cause of negative actions, I think selfish.
What's the cause of selfishness arising?
Ignorance. Misunderstand. Because of ignorance, I think. So we should check, with our minds and our lives, Are we happy? If we are not so happy, then we need to figure out what make it better. Otherwise, we are not trying to learn anything new, right? So we should check our life. That's why Patrul Rinpoche said, right? Every morning, check yourself. Think about your life. So I think the first step is to have a very clear idea of what kind of life we want to live, That's, I think, very important. Very important. Because every sort of the decision we make is very important for our life, for others too, So we all should learn to live in a way that makes joy and happiness possible. I believe we can do it. We can do that. We always thinking about happiness, but I also, experiencing little bit, not too much, but little bit suffering is okay. Little bit suffering is okay, and also it's important. I think it's important. Little bit suffering is important because without experience the suffering, we do not have the opportunity to cultivate compassion, and understanding, right? Others' situations. Without understanding, there is not much sort of true love and true compassion. So true love and true compassion actually understanding about suffering, right? Not just intellectually, but also a little bit experientially kind of suffering. So we should not sort of imagine a place where there is no suffering. It's impossible. It's impossible. Where there is only happiness. Impossible. Until we get enlightenment, right? Impossible. In this samsara, this world. Because that's fine. Sometimes thinking and experiencing about suffering is very helpful for our spiritual practice. For example, one time my teacher said that if you don't have the renunciation, and if it is difficult to practice, sometimes it will be very helpful if you get sick. If you get sick or something bad happened to you, you will then, if you get sick or something happen, you really recognize that there is no essence to attach to these things, because that's through your experience. It's not meditation experience, but sometimes if you get sick and you will understand others, you will understand your situation. Because people are happy, people have no problem, then they just don't recognize. They just don't recognize the life, They do not good things. They cause, destroy everything because they are okay. So when you look directly at the situation, you can come to have direct experience of the genuine renunciation. And then if you have that sort of quality, you will be sort of gentle person with yourself, and you will very kind to others, So that is renunciation, right? That is renunciation. That is mind training. Mind training. Mind training practice will give us the opportunity to discover the essence and to see things truly understand. That is mind training, the result of the mind training. And also teaching of the mind training shows us that the enlightenment, the liberation is found right within our emotions, right sort of our ordinary life. So you will understand that. That's why we say the heart of enlightenment. Heart of enlightenment. Enlightenment is here. The good practitioners become very gentle person, very kind person, become very kindness. That's the result. That's the result of your mind training, your practice. Whatever your conduct will be very gentle, become very gentle. How you say things, your words are very gentle and very kind. And when your mind are sort of, our minds are engaged in a positive, attitude through the practice of the mind training, then our this negative, old negative habits, we have old negative habits, right? They will gradually separate. They will gradually diminish. That's why you become very gentle person, become very kind person. Your old negative thoughts, you are not develop them. You are diminish them. And what you develop is compassion, love and kindness. That's why you become gentle person, humble person, not selfish person. not tower maker, right? You become a good person, you know. So your old the habit, the negative thoughts will gradually reduce, diminish. So that's why, that is the first reason that we want to practice. We want to practice. If we don't practice and then we involved with this world, then we develop our negative thoughts, the habit, right? That we develop that. And then our compassion, these things also slowly diminish. They're not developed. That's first reason why we want to practice. Second reason why we meditate, because we have, I just told you, potential, right? Potential to attain liberation. We have that quality, you know. So meditation is always important. So I would like to talk a little bit about meditation, right? When you meditate, very important, first to pay attention to getting the correct or proper causes and conditions together, and then engage in the practice without anxiety, without agitation, you know. And if you find that sort of uncomfortable circumstances, either inner or outer, are arising when you meditate, uncomfortable, kind of strange experience when you meditate, like not just one time. The one time, two times, no problem, right? But many times when you have that kind of experience, you have to ask your teacher, you know, for help. That's not good sign. Something is not correct, your meditation, right? But just a few times, no problem, you know, or your meditation is up and down all the time until you're really good, right? Because then if you deal with it quickly, your problem, your uncomfortable experience, it will probably not big deal, and will be easily sort of diminished, sort of dispelled by following the advice, the instructions of your teacher, from your teacher. And also when you meditate, people meditate, I think, you know, too much, the expectation. I mean, it's a little bit it's very, very important, right? So you have to think like, okay, today, this year I meditate this. I hope next year I will change my attitudes and diminish my negative, you know, actions. That's kind of hope, right? But too much expectation, not so good, because then lots of worries, you know, arising. You know, you get lots of worries at the end of sort of your practice. Oh, this is not correct. Oh, should I meditate? Should not? You lose your confidence. Not so good. Accept both your good experience, not good experience when you meditate, you know. That's, I think, very important, because some people have lots of different experience when they practice, even though they're beginner, you know, lots of experience. That's not unusual, though, because it's your body and mind, you know. I mean, it's your, like, inside your body, the channels and energies and essence of the body, these kind of positions are different than other people. Some people don't have lots of experience when you meditate. I mean, you will see everything is better when you meditate. But some people are not like that. They see things, they have lots of things, experience. That's because of your, how you say, your body system. It's different than others. That's why you have this experience when you meditate. But that doesn't mean, that something is wrong, or something is amazing. It's not just an experience. That's why I think people, a good experience, they think, something is amazing. And then bad experience, they really worry. So that's nothing. You just have to practice continually without attachment to those experience, and no worries. For example, if you hear the sounds, when you meditate, sometimes people hear the sounds. There's nothing, but they just hear the sound. If you see the different lights, if you feel something different when you meditate, do not identify with them. Do not become sort of conceptually involved with them. So when they arise, you have that experience, whether they appear to be very helpful or harmful, do not identify with them. If they appear to be a good vision, don't think this is very auspicious, very important. If they appear to be sort of negative kind of image, don't be worried, depressed, Just play, let them be, and maintain the object of your awareness. That's how you develop your meditation. This is a very important point. This happens, if you meditate, just I told, these things will happen. If you do sort of identify with them, can get to be a habit, right? Habit, the problem. Habit, and then you will experience them more and more. Because of you sort of, you develop this habit, this experience. You don't let them go. You attach to them, and then will really not good. It will really damage your practice. So just try to let them go. That's why the concept of letting go is very fundamental to the Buddhism. But when we say let them go, that doesn't mean, you should give up everything. I'm not saying that. But, when you have this experience, just don't touch, don't attach to them. That's on my experience. For example, when you hear the noise, noise, and just let it pass, and do not identify with it, and don't conceptually elaborate on it, Just hear it and then release it, and immediately go back to your practice and object of your meditation. So, so you both, what I'm saying is, you have to accept good situation, not good situation. just to do continue your practice, you know. You should sort of maintain, what do you call it, equanimity, equal, right? So that's how you meditate. All time, you know, during your meditation, it is very important to try to not to be too tight, your meditation, and too loose. Those two are very important to, you know, keep in mind. So if you want to know about your amazing, these hidden inner qualities, you need to practice and try to let go your negative actions. Otherwise, we cannot stop our negative thoughts, negative actions just right away. Any questions? Meditate a few minutes. Well, we will meditate on recognize and let go. Recognize and let go. That's the name of today, the instructions. You don't know what that means. Recognize and let it go. Also, in combination with the breath, because I like that. I like practice with the breath. It's so nice. So this means recognize and let it go. When you breathe in, very gently, when you breathe in, recognize your thoughts if you have. If you don't have, then you just meditate, right? But I'm sure you have lots of thoughts. Because our thoughts, actually, there are two opportunities our thoughts arise, right? One is, I think, when you sit on the cushion and try to meditate, and then people are thinking, you know, let your think, you know, just like you're doing nothing, right? You just sit and then relax, and then people just automatically think. That's one. And another one is when you go to sleep and people can't sleep, just thinking, right? So if we have that thoughts, you know, you have to recognize your thoughts. Then pause for a second. What is going on that moment? So recognition. So when you breathe in, slowly and pause and recognize your situation. Maybe you don't have thoughts. Maybe you do have lots of thoughts. Maybe you do have negative thoughts. Maybe you don't have negative thoughts, but you have positive thoughts. Whatever. Recognize. Without recognition, you cannot let it go. What do you let it go if you don't know what's going on? So, and then breathe out gently. Let go everything. Let go everything. Thought, when you meditate, lots of the thoughts arise, right? When you meditate. That's not the problem, I think. That's not the problem. It cannot destroy your meditation. But the problem is we don't let go. We follow, and we follow your thoughts. And that is the obstacle. Can destroy your meditation. So let go everything and then relax. Just relax for a second. And then go back to the breath. Breathe in and recognizing, very nice, recognizing both positive thoughts, negative thoughts, whatever, and then letting go again. So continue meditate on that. This is very good instruction, so we should try. Because I did, many times. When I meditate on this, it makes my mind calm, and it brings me the present moment. So therefore, that's on my experience. So I would like you to try this meditation for today, because maybe it gives you a good energy. Maybe it makes your mind calm. So I hope you will like it. Ready? Ten minutes. Okay? 10 minutes. Do you understand? Do you know? Good. The instruction, very important. Do you have any questions about the meditation? Breathe in and out. You do like frequently, or you just pause as much as you can and then breathe out and pause kind of long and then breathe in, or you just do very short. Two ways you can do it. And pause, I think, just to breathe in and then pause as much as you can, and then when you're ready, your body, and then breathe out, because you have time to relax there. Otherwise you're focused on your breath and then you have no time. If you do like very shortly, breathe in and out. I pause a long time. It's then very easy to breathe out very gently and kind of very long way. And then breathe out, and then you pause there as much as you can. Relax. you do that, there is no actually no place or arise your thoughts. If you do this many times, makes your mind very stable, very calm. Not just within 10 minutes, right? Today we did 10 minutes, but if you do this every day, many times, and then your mind really calm, slowly. Good for, yeah.
Can you explain your process of letting go? Like I understand recognizing, so I recognize my troubles, but then
Then do not attach to them. Just let it go. Don't. That means just don't follow. Don't follow your thoughts, and then go back to the object of your meditation, whatever your focus on, your concentration.
because it seems like letting go is a process.
No, letting go means you don't have to do anything. Just don't follow your thoughts and go back to your meditation, concentration. That's I think how you meditate. If you keep thinking and follow that means you are not letting them go. You follow them, you touch them, touch to your thought. Is that your question? All right.
What about when you're thinking about searching for a thought?
Searching for a thought.
Yeah.
Don't search your thoughts. No.
Like,
That means you are developing your thought.
and so, because then I try to let that go, but then when I pause, I'm like looking for something.
No, that's why I'm saying when you pause, you have to relax. The what do you call it? The calm, the peacefulness in there. If you recognize, you just stay on that. You're not searching. Then just let it go, right? Let it go, and then just relax. Then you will see the calmness, the peacefulness is there. Then you relax on that, and then suddenly your thoughts arise, right? That's why breathe out and don't follow them and relax. So you're looking for actually this peacefulness between breathe in, breathe out. That's you have to develop. It's good foundation for other meditation. If you have the relaxed, that peacefulness, if you develop that, your mind very stable.
But can you be listening?
You can listen, but pay attention. Yeah, yeah. But you don't have to develop that. Listen something, right? That's kind of you making another habit, and that's not good for your meditation. Just to let go everything. It's just to relax. That's all for good foundation. Just to relax, and then that's your mind it makes your mind really calm and stable. So the problem is right now we have is our mind is not stable, right? So if your mind is not stable, whenever you visualize the content, the complex uh, stage, your visualization, for example, you visualize something, you cannot really focus on that because your mind is not stable. You have something else going on there, so then you are not focused on that. Then if you are not focused on that, you are not connecting with this, whatever, the deity or whatever you visualize.
So how do you recognize without searching?
How to recognize without
Like, how do you recognize your thoughts without searching for them?
what?
Um,
I understand, but yeah, I don't understand. I understand the words you said, but I don't understand the meaning of the question.
Because I feel like I have a thought where I'm just looking for something, looking for a thought, but my main thought is that I'm looking for a thought. But
then you're not meditating, right?
So how do we recognize our thoughts without trying to look for them?
For example, if you have already thoughts, right? Most people don't recognize them.
I like recognize this. You just see it, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to search for it. As soon as I know that
It's just automatically come.
it's right there.
You don't have to search.
But on occasion, there's no thought, and you're looking to find out how come you don't see a thought.
I used to think that.
That's a different
I know. I have so many thoughts underneath my thoughts that I never knew were there.
Yes.
Yes, there's always an undercurrent.
That's a different technique.
Because, for example, like the beginners actually don't recognize the growth thoughts, right? So we are not beginner. We meditate a lot, but still we have lots of subtle movement. Underneath
Underneath.
our meditation, but we don't recognize them. We just don't recognize. We think we are 100% focused on meditation, but actually we are not, because lots of the movement, subtle thoughts, just under there. So we don't recognize.
So what do you do when you recognize that? Because I can feel that when I'm meditating, that there's all
See,
that
that's why
movement.
that means your mind is not 100% focused on, right? Not 100% stable. So you just recognize its help. You have thoughts, help, and then you just let go. Don't follow that, or even though like subtle, thoughts in there, but you just don't follow, and then slowly they are also diminish. If you recognize, there is opportunity to diminish. If you don't know something is going on, how you diminish? So that's why I say recognize growth thoughts, subtle thoughts, whatever. Recognize and then do not attach to them. Do not develop them. Ordinary people develop their thoughts all the time. That's why our thoughts is very strong, powerful, always powerful, because we are develop all the time.
So could you say, don't first recognize feelings, sounds, sights, as well as thoughts?
Yes.
And then let go of feeling?
Bodhisattva has little thought, not much. If this floor is totally wet, then there's not really chance to fire. Maybe a little bit, right? But then it's wet, already wet, and fire is it can't grow. That's like Bodhisattva. Sometimes they have a subtle thoughts, but they just recognize, and then there's no chance to grow their thoughts. Always there,
Would you say a feeling is a thought?
Feeling is whatever you have, a good feeling, not good feeling, neutral feeling. That's your the recognition, right? Conceptual thoughts or non-conceptual. You recognize you have a feeling, good or bad.
I think what he's
Otherwise, like a storm.
what I do is I recognize my thoughts and feelings, and I look at them. I mean, I'm aware of them, and the more you look at them, and the more you're aware of them, they kind of like melt away.
No power. Powerless. Okay, go ahead.
One more thing.
Yeah.
So, when I get sleepy or groggy, even when I'm focused internally, how do I wake up, or is that? It's sleepy. My eyes want to close. And I'm warm and I'm comfortable. And I'm not here.
No, that's you're tired.
Okay.
I think tired.
I've read that if you start to go down to raise the eyes.
Yep, that's another
It's
antidote.
too buzzy.
Like, if you're really sleepy, open your eyes, raise your eyes like up, not down. Because if you don't, look down, 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 then you go to sleep, right? Look down, down. But if you look up, and then it's kind of also, cold water, very, very good. Drink or, wash your face if you can, if you're really tired, sleep. And then hit your there. Really? My teacher's always, he does that. Sometimes when he teach, not like this, hours and hours he teach and sometimes sleeping. It's kind of try.
Get Daddy to come try it.
Also pull your hair. It's really good like this. I don't have hair, but you have. If you really sleeping. All right. Good. Close in prayers. May I attain in each and every life the sublime virtues of existence and peace.